Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Wasteland 2. So, I have gone around and investigated this whole place and found the mercaptan. She's here. I also found the big boss man. He's in here. It's really only this floor, at least right now. Got a few other quests. Got a mark point on my map. Okay, it didn't actually mark it, but there's going to be it listed as not in beta, so it's not in yet, but someplace up here somewhere north of Ranger Citadel, I'm guessing right around here, is some base, and I have a mission there. Got all healed up, and just in general, learned more, got a few other missions. This guy here is apparently a cheat and a possible thief. I'm not sure. He offered to sell me some off-shelf merchandise. I don't know. But let's talk to the mercaptan. Oh. See? Let's talk about the robot leg here. Let's have a look at it. I got 80 XP for that. Holy crap. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Did the general tell you? He was so pleased that you found Ace's killer that he authorized a requisition order. You're to have your pick of some of my more interesting creations. Why does this scare me? What have you got for us? Some very nice pieces, let me see. The general allocated a requisition for you for completing a thorough investigation of Captain Ace's death site. So I've got one requisition allocated for you. Okay. Yay! These are your fucking creations? You created a combat knife. I'm sorry. Really? And a laser repeater. I have a better weapon. This guy here. No, it doesn't show equipped, but yeah, no. Leaving some for later, huh? Well, you still got one left. Alright, that is good. How about you get something good? Something that doesn't completely suck. You knew we were coming? Every new recruit the general brings in gets around to visiting us eventually. The weapons and armor we make keep them alive after all. Most are curious where they come from. I imagine you're no exception. That is fairly true. What do you think of General? Vargas is a man of vision, prudence. I know a lot of Rangers think he's too cautious, but I can't agree. Okay. Slow and steady is the way to go. He's done an amazing job rebuilding the Rangers after the war with the robots from base Cockness. And we're stronger than ever before. Then why couldn't you send another team down to the AG Center? That doesn't mean, however, that we should go charging off and fighting everybody and their brother. We must expand gradually and fully assess all threats before taking action. That I agree with. I mostly agree with this, but you could have sent another team down. But he said you couldn't. Because you were spread too thin or some such crap. Oh dear. And what threats do we face? The others say our biggest threat is the Red Scorpion militia, who have taken over the prison which used to be our headquarters. They've been getting far more organized and settled, and the fear is, now that they're establishing themselves, they'll start expanding their borders. What I say is, this will make them easier to negotiate with. Exactly. Nomadic raiders have nothing to lose. A clan with towns and farms to protect thinks twice about risking their destruction by going to war. I say our biggest threat is expanding too fast. Let's make sure the communities we patrol are fully protected before we go looking for more. See, you have a good head on your shoulders. Alright. Tell us about Cockness, whatever. A pre-war research facility dedicated to the science of robotics. Its mainframe was malfunctioning. It kept building more and more robots and sending them out to defend itself against imaginary enemies. The Rangers destroyed the computer and the robots and saved the world, which is, of course, a good thing. But, well, I wish I had been a Ranger then. From all reports, the sophistication of the computer's AI was incredible, and its death was a great loss to science. I can't help thinking that had I been there, I might have been able to find a way to shut it down without destroying it. What a tool for good it could have been. Yeah, possibly. But do you think you really could have controlled it? And you make weapons. Well, that's a bit of a misnomer. We do make some of them. The really interesting ones. So basically the shitty ones. But mostly what we do here is refurbish scavenged weapons and armor. One thing we hope our Rangers will do is collect any old guns, knives, body armor, scrap metal, what have you, as they patrol the waste and bring them back here to Melson. In exchange, he'll trade you for quality refurbished weapons, armor, and for your personal use. Yeah, you suck. Interesting weapons. I'm interested. The interesting ones are my department. I'm always trying to come up with new, better weapons and armor, using bits and bobs we have lying around. Can't just give them away, though. Creating them takes a lot of our precious resources, so the general is pretty tight with the requisition orders. They're also crap. That was kind of a yawn there. Alright. Let's ask her about a requisition order, although she already said what it was. The general only gives them out when he thinks a particular weapon would be necessary for the successful completion of a mission, or if he was impressed on how a ranger team completed a difficult assignment. That's me! Armor! We have everything from sturdy leather jackets to hand-forged plates. Finest reconditioning, pre-war combat, blah 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 blah. You'll have to pay for the more expensive items, of course. Research and repair doesn't come free. We aren't out to make a profit, just recoup some expenses. Go see Melson, of course. Let's all go see Melson. I've got some custom interesting armor. No, you don't. But the general's orders are to save those for special loadouts only. Oh, you just won't let me have any. You're a jerk. TNT Tans. Okay, what? We service, repair, and reinvent every kind of weapon from knives, handguns, rifles, even energy weapons when we can get our hands on them. We don't do explosives, though. That's TNT Tan's department. Okay. I need to know about him. Go talk to Sergeant Melson. Always go talk to Sergeant Melson. Melson. Screw Melson. Nicest guy you could ever want to meet, but shall we say, less than cautious. He's nearly blown himself up more than once. He likes creating experimental explosives, just like I like working with experimental weapons and armor. Though I dare say my safety record is, a trifle better than his. Oh, should I rat the guy out? He really didn't have anything particularly interesting. Yeah, I'll rat him out. What, he's building weapons? He's barely qualified to clean them. I'll have to write this up and send it up the chain. Okay. Thanks for coming out. You fuckers. You told when I asked you not to. Dude, shut up. You bastards, you've ruined me. They're gonna lock me up now. All I was trying to do was help my sister. Wait, listen. Since you did this for me, you gotta help me. Take the letter to my sister before it's too late. You owe me that much. Her name is Katie. Sure? You gonna tell me? And now he owes me one. Do we know where his sister is? like, honestly, dude, tell me where your fucking sister is.
Copy, Echo 1. This is
That was
Echo
loud.
1. Congratulations.
That was loud. We don't know where his sister is. All we know is his sister's name is Katie. Or Caddy. Caddyshack? Alright, let's go talk to General Valgus. Welcome back to Ranger Citadel. So you saved Highpool at the expense of AG Center. A tough decision. I know it must have weighed heavily on your minds, but the choice had to be made. Sure, we'll go with yes. And once you chose Highpool, you did all you could to save it and its people. I could have wished that you'd found some way to help Kate Preston could become... Oh, no. No, that wouldn't be the guy's sister. Well, I would have, but I shot the dog. And I couldn't find the valve, and I didn't have the skills to stop the burning house. If Sean Bergen, yes, I'm gonna call him Sean, gets elected, he'll certainly get the job done, but he's a bit of a hothead and a mite too friendly with the Red Scorpions for my taste. If you find yourself back that way, it might not be too late to sway the vote in Kate's favor. Still, you saved the reservoir, and that's what counts. Also, let me personally thank you for finding Ace's killer, whatever it was. Whatever. Yeah, I wanted to help Kate, but I couldn't. Killer. The Rangers have fought robots before, but none like this. I don't know what this thing was or where it came from, and that makes me uneasy. Yeah? I'd already sent Captain Mercaptan a special requisition form on the condition you bring her something that'll help us track down Ace's killer. From what she's told me so far, you'll need the best she's got. So you gave me a shitty combat knife and a shitty energy weapon. Thanks. Anything about Ace? Ace and I went back to the prison days. We fought Finster and the base Cockness. I don't know why I'm calling it Cockness. Cockjus? Robot army together. We built the Citadel from scratch. That I sent him on the mission which got him killed hangs heavy on my heart, and Angie's never gonna forgive me. Oh my god, look at all these. You know Angie well? Well enough not to talk behind her back when she's standing right in front of me. Hey Angie, how you holding up? Yeah. Better now, General. I'm only crying 8 hours out of every... Oh dear. Ain't no shame in grieving, Angie. No shame at all. Yeah. Tell me about Cockchus. Place was nearly the death of us. Hell, it was nearly the death of the whole human race. Damn malevolent mainframe churning out an endless army of robots. If we hadn't stopped it, well, I hate to think. And tell me about Finster. Craziest jackalope we ever faced. Might have been human once. Might have been sane, too. But when we met him, he was a crazy android bent on wiping out the human race and replacing us with mutants. Mutants. Got his head in our museum if you want to take a look. Oh, nice. Anything to say about the prison? Our old stomping grounds. Since right after the apocalypse, we moved out of there about 15 years ago when we took this place over. It wasn't a bad place, but the citadel is more defensible. Red scorpions have moved into the prison since then. Nasty bunch from all accounts. What do you think of the red scorpions? He just said they're nasty. They call themselves the Red Scorpions Militia. Lately they've been filling the airwaves with a lot of trash about how they're the real law and order around here. Just another raider gang. I don't give them the time of day. Alright. Who is Flintlock? Flintlock was old when I was your age. Now he's ancient. Knows more than the history of the Desert Rangers than any man alive. He'll tell you so himself. And what about TNT Tan? Our munitions expert. Crazy bastard's gonna blow us all up one day. Does good work though. In the field, his ordnance is highly reliable. It's just his workshop that scares the bejesus out of me. Yeah. And Sergeant Woodson. Woodson's the man right over there, my radio wingman. The man who keeps me on the air. If you want to know more about the repeater units, how to use them, or how to use your radio, see him. So I guess this guy? Maybe this guy? I really don't know. And Melson. Melson's alright. Great way to start. A bit young, a bit rowdy, a bit gung-ho, but the Rangers need that now. We need new blood like yourselves. Thank you for letting us into the Citadel, sir. It's your home now, recruits. A place to rest and resupply between missions. A place to learn, to share your knowledge with others. But it's more than that. Despite its tarnished history, the Citadel is a force for good. A shining beacon of justice in the dark land. A bulwark against barbarianism in a world of lawlessness and brutality. I imagine him standing up and just saluting and just talking very proudly. Indeed, it is the furrowed field out of which the seeds of order will grow into a new and better civilization. Nice speech, dude. Forgive me, I get carried away sometimes. But I do believe we are making a difference, despite my shortcomings. Do you have a small dick? He has a small dick. And that our flame must not be allowed to be snuffed out. That's why we need young, motivated recruits like yourself. Oh. He's impotent. General Vargas needs General Viagra. Oh dear. How did it evolve into penis jokes? Shortcoming, sir? Surely not. I've been too cautious, recruits. And I have a tiny dick, and I can't get it up. Since we took over this place 15 years ago, I've focused too much on keeping the peace in areas we know and not enough on outside threats. I wanted to rebuild, get our numbers up, but all I've really been doing is letting the world pass us by. Well, that's gotta change, and the change starts with you. Yay! You're going to find out where this threat is coming from. Da 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 da! A place to learn. We have a library where we compile maps and information about regions to help us with our work. Yeah, too bad Flintlock won't give me shit. If you want to know more about an old tech or ancient knowledge, go talk to old Flintlock there. If you've got a map or question, see Gilbert. He's our cartographer. Wasn't it Flintlock? No, Flintlock was the old man. He's the curator. Yeah, I got them confused. Gilbert? Yeah, fucking Thrasher. Gilbert was another one of my squad. He called himself Thrasher back in the day, a good man to have in a tight spot. Past his fighting days now, though, he took a wound during a battle of base Cockness. I'm gonna keep calling it Cockness. And never fully recovered. Didn't he lose his leg? You don't generally recover from that. Now he's our cartographer, damn good at it. You'll find him in the museum with Flintlock. I like Flintlock's name. It's pretty cool. And where can we resupply? Well, we already know that. It's over there. You want to talk to our quartermaster, Melson? It's all about Melson. Melson. He'll provide you with all the weapons, armor, gear you need to carry out your duties in the waste. You might also want to talk to Ethel Mercaptan, or TNT Tan, if you need something special. Who's Mercaptan, and why is she called Mercaptan? One of the brightest minds in the Citadel. She's really helped us get our weapons and armor up to scratch. She's always coming up with new and better stuff. Worth a visit just to see what she's got cooking. Not really. We found a logbook page. 25 XP. Yay! You did? Yay! You did! Excellent work! Let me have a look. Not much here, is there? What? Not much here, is there? I think there should be like a comma there. Let me see. Fell in with a snake squeezing settler. Okay. Getting that feeling of being followed. Tells a sad story. Tells a sad story, doesn't it? Guess what came out of the dark was that damn killer robot. Well, looks like your best lead is to find this snake squeezing salesman. That doesn't give me much to go on. Mentions Rail Nomad. So have a look there if you haven't already. Maybe this fella knows something more. Like where the rest of the logbook is. Perhaps. Alright, goodbye, Vargas. It was excellent chatting with you, sir. And potato. Let's head out. And let's talk to her again. Now that we've talked to Melvin. Welcome back, kids. Well, what's her story? It's not so interesting. I grew up in a village near here. Was already a grandmother twice over when the Desert Rangers moved into the Citadel. I saw how much good the Rangers were doing. It wasn't up to much with my children moved out of the village to start their own families. It was a little unconventional for an old lady to go through basic training, but I pulled my weight and earned my star. Good job. I may not be too useful in forward operations, but I've got a lot of experience keeping people well fed and well clothed. And I can run a drill press with the best of them, so General Vargas has helped me Sergeant... What? Has me help Sergeant Melson. I can read. Just a little dyslexic. Run the supply. And I help Captain Mercaptan. That's gonna fuck me up every time. In the workshop now and again. And what's Captain Mercaptan like? She's the smartest person I've ever met, bar none. She can whip up a laser beam and water purification system like I whip up pies. I like pies. Give me a pie. And General Vargas. He's a modern day Patton. What? Patton, I guess. I don't know who that is. I don't get the reference. I don't know. He's got a mind for strategy and knows how to make make the tough calls. But he's got a gentle side too. Alright, what do you got? Alright, your gut. Your gut. You know what? Give me you. So we got 25 of you. Grab. Don't actually need the 5s. No. I don't want the 5. Undo. Damn you. I don't want the 556. Damn you. Yeah. That's because you wouldn't let me put it back. Alright. I want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. And I don't want you. I just want more weapons. Or more weapons. More ammo. Alright. So that's just paying 90. That's not bad. Is there anything else I can sell? I don't know if these antennae or anything are of any use. So I'm kind of keeping them. Like, I want to keep a few of each. I don't know why these med packs aren't stacking. It's kind of weird. Ah, well, whatever. We're going to trade. I'm going to get a bunch of ammo. You're going to get a bunch of weapons. Thank you. Oh, jeez. You gained a level.
Copy, Echo 1.
Yeah. Shut up. Okay. Dead goat. Somebody got your goat? Nah. Alright. I am going to... I don't need bag. I am going to level up. Okay. Let's head out. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button down below. You can also follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, or add me to your Google Plus circles. I also have a Patreon campaign going on. Feel free to support me on there if you so desire.